First off, all honor and glory due to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakak Radash. Okay. Now, touching these times and moderate current day circumstances that we are in, and I speak for myself first and foremost, but the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and so-called Mexicans, those are the proverbs and byword names that were put on us. Part of our chastisement, but also part of the mockery that continues to go on to this day by these heathens who continuously think that they're going to have our bands broken and asunder forever. Okay. Now, understanding that when you come into this truth, you're not to put trust in man, because who is that man that you're putting your trust in? That will be your very oppressor. Okay. That 2/3 seem to think that they're going to somehow level out and see eye to eye in this current society is going to welcome them with open arms as if they're equals all of a sudden after all the revealing has been done with how this man came into power and how his existence and extension through science, he thinks that he's going to change the world. See? And that's just not going to get rid. That's not happening. So, if you're not in this truth, if you're not woken up to what's actually going on, you're finished. You're pretty much gone. This place is vexing. And if you're going along with getting along, okay, and not even that, only if you're settling, okay, for the basis of thinking and the way this society is, you might as well write yourself off right along with these Babylonians, because you have what is going to be called a westernized European mindset, which the Lord don't make no mistakes when he makes nations of people. Okay. So when you go along with the social norm and you deliberately put off what you were made and composed of, okay, by the Creator himself, then you might as well just say that you're rebellious. Okay, you're rebellious. You gave up your culture, your heritage, your lineage, and have fully fell off into gross darkness and have forgotten who you are. And so, being that when that happens, there is a clean and swift judgment that is going to take place. And there's nothing you can do about it. And the one that you trust in with your very life, which is man, that's going to lead you down the road to the last destruction that there ever will be, the greatest one at that, it's going to fail. Everything that you trust in, it's going to fail. Okay? I'm not stumbling over my words for nobody. Okay? So you 2/3 in particular, okay, you've not only took on the Hellenistic era of things, but it's no longer forced assimilation, okay? This is joint assimilation. Furthermore, that's just going along to get along and just playing the role of complete, how should I say this? I can't find words for it, but just it's to that point where you're through. There's no bounce back from that. The only bounce back is repenting. Okay, repenting to the best of your ability. Okay, and that means prayer constantly, because after you wake up and understand and know what you are and who you are and what you're really repenting for, it'll be time to walk on eggshells by that time. Okay, and hope that you found yourself in good graces. Okay, because nobody's safe in this. Although, you have the contrary one that says, no, 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 everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. Which nothing could be more farther than a lie itself when those words are said, because everything's not going to be all right. We're at the end of this current way of society being ran. Okay? We're at the end. And this message is for you, Jake, as well as you other tribes. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Okay? All the way down the stick. Okay? And of course, that would be only the respectful 12 tribes within and amongst the nation of Yasharala. Okay? That's who this message is for. All right, so let's go over here. Because, this has been a traditional thing, and now it's to the point where it's just full on just, something's going to happen. Okay? The full on rebellion and that do as I will spirit, that has to go, because this whole society is gone. It's gone. So the people are no longer reacting natural to how natural should be, should react to something that is not right with nature, and just going along with the obvious, which isn't right with nature. Okay? So something has to happen, and it will happen. Okay? This place is not going to be suffered to go too much more farther than what it's already went, because it's prophesied to have gotten to this point. Okay, worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, and we know what went on in Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, those of us that are in the know, that is. Okay, so this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. Okay, let's start at the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. Let's see what's at the top. All right, let's start at verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. See, you done took everything into your own hands, believing in the God of this world, which is nothing but a man. Okay, you believe in this mammon with all his trinkets and little handouts, as if you're in paradise. Okay, that's what you believe in. Yeah, that's exactly what you believe in, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. See, you think this man gonna be able to save you? He can't even save himself. That they may add sin to sin. Okay? That they may add sin to sin. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get another scripture for. Is that 5? No. Sometimes. Let's see here. Is it Isaiah or is it? It might be Ezekiel. Jeremiah. Let's see. Maybe Ezekiel. Let's see here. No, it's not Ezekiel. Okay, I'll find it. I'll find it later. I gotta really write that scripture down. It's at the tip of my tongue. I just can't find it right now. Okay, let's go back over here to Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 30 from the top. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt, Babylon, aka America, okay? That means the establishments, the governments, the institutions, the welfare of what you think is right by going and getting this man's education and going after the ways of this society and the Babylonian customs and just basically forgetting about who you actually are. Okay? Verse 2. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt, staying in bondage, happy with being a happy slave, and have not asked at my mouth. Okay? To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Who's the modern day Pharaoh? Well, all you gotta do is let's look around and you see who's standing on the party, who's standing on at the podium, dead and sleepwalking, making decisions for a nation of people when he's on his way out. Okay, just a puppet. And to trust in the shadow of Egypt, which is what? Death, the harbinger of death. Okay? Ever since this place was founded, it has not seen a decade of peace. It's based on war, rape, rob, and murder and death. Okay, and conquering. Okay, and you got to be a damn fool to fall and go for it and go along with it and want this place to continue. Okay? Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. What happened to the first Pharaoh coming out of the first captivity? Well, his life was hardened. Okay? The Lord had him and he made an example out of him. Okay? Okay? Had him in all different derisions. Okay? And straits. Okay? All right? Don't forget who we're dealing with here. We're dealing with the King of Kings. Okay? That giveth kings and take awayeth kings and build up kings and throw down kings. See? That's what you people have forgotten. Or the society's so dumbed down nowadays, chances are they think that this is a fairy tale in the game, the way that billions and trillions of dollars has been spent to cover up the very truth of the living power of who the Lord really is in his real name, Yahweh Yahweh. Okay? How it's all been covered up by the Job 9:24s. Okay? He spread himself like a green bay tree all across. Yeah, he done covered up everything. Renaissance, then painted over all of the real nobles. Okay? All of the real nobles. He done covered, acid washed, took off all of the halos off of all the paintings and the icon paintings over in Russia, and then all of the major landmarks and sanctuaries across all four corners of the earth. Okay, this man has book burned, completely distorted history, and gotten rid of all records. But we know where a bulk of all of our records are, and they're gonna give all that up, let alone with that boyum and everything else that they got stored up to themselves, that they stole, obviously. Okay? Let's read verse 3 again. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh, and we know who the modern day Pharaoh is, of Pharaoh be your shame. So, hey, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. Okay? Can't say it enough. Hey, the truth has to shine. That's it. The book of Psalms, chapter 146, verse 3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the sons of man. And you people put your trust in the son of perdition. Okay? That's what you have done. And we know how you pledged your allegiance in this modern day time by doing what you have already done. Okay? And you're going to pay with that with your very life. There's no other way for me to entail it to you. Okay? You will pay. You fed him with what he wanted. Okay? The weak, that is, the weak. Okay? And the wicked, those of you that are 2/3 that believe in this damn devil. Okay? Verse 3. Psalm chapter 146, verse 3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. Okay? No help. He's a mere man. Verse 4. His breath goeth forth, he returneth to his earth. In that very day his thoughts perish. Okay? Mere man. Okay? He's a man. Verse 5. Happy is he that hath the power of Jacob for his help. Okay? Let's say that I could say that better. Verse 5. Happy is he that hath Yahweh Yahweh, the God of Jacob, for help, his help, whose hope is in the Lord his power, which made heaven and earth, the sea and all therein which keepeth truth forever. Okay? Truth forever. Verse 7, which executeth judgment for the oppressed. Who are the oppressed? Whose voices are not heard to this very day, which giveth food to the hungry, Salakia. The Lord looseth the prisoners. Okay? The prisoners. And who are the prisoners? Okay? The POWs. Who are they? Verse 8. The Lord openeth the eyes of the blind. Okay? Those who we revealed this word to. Did not Yahushua open the eyes of the blind? Okay? Not on more than one occasion. Okay? All right? Huh? In the healing process, one by faith and one by merely touching his eyes. Okay? All right? What did he say? What did the blind man say? He seen trees. Okay? And he rubbed his eyes again and his eyes was clear. What did the other blind man say? Okay? He cried out. Okay? I believe when they came to Jerusalem. Okay? And his faith was so strong, the Lord just gave him his sight right then and there. Okay? Now, let's read 8 again. Psalms 46, 146 and 8. The Lord openeth the eyes of the blind. Okay? And in this current modern time, those that have awakened and came into the fold of the truth. Okay, the truth, and have the eye salve now, okay, to see spiritually. Okay. All right. And this is spiritual. Okay. The Lord raiseth them, the Lord raiseth them that are bowed down. Okay. If you could receive it, the Lord loveth the righteous. Okay. Verse 10. The Lord shall regime forever, even thy power, O Zion, unto all generations. Praise ye the Lord. Until the next time, I'm going to say all honors and glory due to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, okay? Hamashiach, Shalom. Lord willing, to the next time. Shalom.